Hi everyone, welcome back to Mrs. McNeil's Class at Home. I hope you're having a great morning so far. Yesterday we discussed how animals get shelter from trees, and today we're going to continue reading this book called Be a Friend to Trees, but we're going to talk about something a little bit different. So our focus question for the week is, why are plants important? Now we know that plants give us oxygen, plants give us nutrients, plants give animals shelter and food. And today we're going to talk about things that come from plants. So did you know that a lot of the things that you have at home actually come from plants? Yes, it's true. So we're going to read about that in this book. Let's get started. So remember, I'm not reading the whole book. I'm just going to read parts of it. Everything that is made of wood was once part of a tree. Look around you. How many wooden things do you see? Make a list. Don't forget to count your pencil and maybe your house. So you don't really have to go and look for things that are made of wood, but you will have a scavenger hunt to do today. So here we can see the chair, the baseball bat, building blocks, hockey stick, pencils, a wagon are made of wood, and wood comes from trees. Paper also comes from trees. Wood is chopped into small pieces, mixed with chemicals, and heated. The wood softens and becomes pulp, which is used to make paper and cardboard. Writing paper, books, newspapers, magazines, paper towels, cereal boxes, milk cartons, and many other things. Make another list of everything you see that is paper or cardboard. And don't forget the paper you're writing on. So, like I said before, you don't really have to make a list, but you will go on a scavenger hunt. So here's a drawing that shows you how it goes from wood to paper. So they put the wood inside this machine, mixed with chemicals, and then it becomes pulp, and then rolled out as paper. Some trees can be tapped for their sap. Sap from different trees is used to make maple syrup, chewing gum, soap, paint thinner, and rubber. Much of the oxygen that people and animals need comes from trees. Without them, we might not be here at all. So trees are more than nice. They're something we can't live without. And that is why everyone should be a friend to trees. I'm also going to read another story called The Giving Tree, which is written by Shel Silverstein. Now, before I get started with this book, I wanted to show you that Shel Silverstein is a very popular author and illustrator, and he also writes poems. I have this big book of poems written by Shel Silverstein called Where the Sidewalk Ends. So we're going to read the book, and then I'll read you a poem from this book. So let's get started. Oh, and in the back, here's a picture of the author, Shel Silverstein. So now let's get started with The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein. Once there was a tree, and she loved a little boy. And every day the boy would come. There he goes. And he would gather her leaves and make them into crowns and play king of the forest. He would climb up her trunk and swing from her branches and eat apples. And they would play hide and go seek. And when he was tired, he would sleep in her shade. And the boy loved the tree very much. And the tree was happy. But time went by, Look, he's getting bigger. And the boy grew older. And the tree was often alone. Then one day, the boy came to the tree, and the tree said, "Come, boy, come and climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and eat apples and play in my shade and be happy." "I am too big to climb and play," said the boy. "I want to buy things and have fun. I want some money. Can you give me some money?" "I'm sorry," said the tree, "but I have no money. I have only leaves and apples." "Take my apples, boy, and sell them in the city. Then you will have money and you will be happy." And so the boy climbed up the tree and gathered her apples and carried them away. And the tree was happy. Why do you think the tree was happy? Right, he's helping his friend. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and the tree was sad. And then one day the boy came back, and the tree shook with joy, and she said, "Come, boy, climb up my trunk and swing from my branches and be happy." "I am too busy to climb trees," said the boy. "I want a house to keep me warm," he said. "I want a wife and I want children, and so I need a house. Can you give me a house?" "I have no house," said the tree. "The forest is my house." "But you may cut off my branches and build a house. Then you will be happy." And so the boy cut off her branches and carried them away to build his house. And the tree was happy. But the boy stayed away for a long time, and when he came back, the tree was so happy she could hardly speak. "Come, boy," she whispered, "come and play." "I am too old and sad to play," said the boy. "I want a boat that will take me far away from here. Can you give me a boat?" "Cut down my trunk and make a boat," said the tree. "Then you can sail away and be happy." And so the boy cut down her trunk and made a boat and sailed away. And the tree was happy, but not really. And after a long time, the boy came back again. "I am sorry, boy," said the tree, "but I have nothing left to give you. My apples are gone." "My teeth are too weak for apples," said the boy. "My branches are gone," said the tree. "You cannot swing on them. I am too old to swing on branches," said the boy. "My trunk is gone," said the tree. "You cannot climb. I am too tired to climb," said the boy. "I am sorry," sighed the tree. "I wish that I could give you something, but I have nothing left. I am just an old stump. I am sorry." "I don't need very much now," said the boy. "Just a quiet place to sit and rest. I am very tired." "Well," said the tree, straightening herself up as much as she could. "Well, an old stump is good for sitting and resting. Come, boy, sit down. Sit down and rest." And the boy did. And the tree was happy. The end. Well, friends, I hope you enjoyed The Giving Tree. I'm now going to read one poem from his other book called Where the Sidewalk Ends. Remember, I told you this book is full of poems, but I'm only going to read one. And it's called Treehouse. Treehouse. A treehouse, a free house, a secret you and me house. A high up in the leafy branches, cozy as can be house. A street house, a neat house, be sure and wipe your feet house, is not my kind of house at all. Let's go live in a tree house. And does that remind you of Z? Because it reminds me of Z because Z and his friends play in the treehouse. Well, friends, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.